fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Raging Cajuns will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So South Carolina's offense will take the field first. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he can hurt you, and he can be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing tackling, staying in your gaps, waiting at the point of attack, getting as many hacks to the football as humanly possible, because you can't shut this guy down. You can only hope to contain him, but what a challenge this defense faces today.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Wants to throw. It's Henderson. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Gamecocks are on the move. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Listen, my job is to poke and prod and find where you're weak. I like it. Get the ball in the perimeter. How are the ends playing the run support? Can I get on the edge, make some big, easy plays early in this ballgame?
And show them a variety of runs that can keep them guessing later on.
No doubt, and I'm making memory of all this stuff. Did it work? What were they in? Can I get back to this later?
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. From the gun, give on the inside. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that is exactly what you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Raging Cajuns offense has the ball for the first time. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He is going nowhere. stop at the line of scrimmage.
That was a nice catch right near the line of scrimmage. Man, you want to get some yak after the catch and try to make a play, but that defense was right on him. Got him on the ground too quick.
So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion. It'll be 3rd and long. Defense looks as if it's coming. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
The Raging Cajuns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gives it on the option. Plows through the defense. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Raging Cajuns back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Might as well give it to him again. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Great offenses always stay ahead of the chains. That run right there, now you're in a good position. It's not 2nd and long. It's not 3rd and long. Now it's the whole playbook's open. The defense really has to honor run and pass on the next snap.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's a really good stop by the defense, Jesse. They need a few more. You've given up a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
That's got to feel really good for this quarterback. It's early in the game, so these 3rd downs are big. You're trying to get your offense into a rhythm and a flow. Nice job reading the defense. A beautiful pass.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Raging Cajuns with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Finds his tight end. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. That's the end of the quarter, and South Carolina has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. Between the uprights, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They got off to a flying start, a touchdown on that opening drive, and now an opportunity to build on this lead. RPO complete to open the drive. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he give his offense an opportunity at the 31. D showing blitz, they might be bluffing. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Runs through the tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense.
Deep shot for the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Raging Cajuns line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've seen the good and the bad already. A touchdown on the opening drive, a pick on the second one, and now to try to get things back on track. Well, the most insightful analysis I can come up with on that one is that didn't work. Back to the drawing board to see if there's something that works a little better soon.
Or if I can quote the great Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Not a productive first down play.
The give to the back. He is not afraid to use that stiff arm as a weapon as he bangs his way to the 28. And the Gamecocks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
3rd down and 2. You know it's time to get physical, and this unit paves the way, Jesse, and gets the big first down.
And this back's got such a burst, too, doesn't he? As soon as he saw the hole, he exploded.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. Some penalties hurt a little bit more or a lot more than other ones. That one wipes out a huge gain. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. It's complete to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
I think to be a good third down offense, guys, you've got to be able to run the football. You're going to come upon these third and short situations multiple times throughout the course of the year, but you've got to be able to get push up front, and it helps when you have a talent like that to turn around and hand the football off to you.
I mean, what great athletic ability to toe tap the sidelines and keep them in bounds. What a 1-yard gain.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. He'll pull it on the read. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Firing to the right, complete. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
They'll leave it with the lone back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Quick pass on the fly motion. And he was thinking 6, but that D knocks him down at the 2.
Offense trying to go push pass on 1st down on the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration, and they get the tackle for loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Cajuns. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. The Gamecocks moving quickly to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Henderson. The sure hands, it's Coffee. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line gets set, first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the offense on second down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal block.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Our Lady of Lourdes Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got the back in the middle. Oh, he got loose. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. They're going to ride this running back.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They're going to test the right side with this one. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
With the catch, it's Harris. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Raging Cajuns trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see them develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
And the Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
To the air, it's Henderson. Finds the tight end. And he's knocked down, but there's also a flag that's been dropped. Let's check on the call. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a first down play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And now on second down for this offense. Wants to go up top. The sweet feet buy a little time. Got a man, it's Bridges. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Now facing a third and long. He's looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Just needs a crack to get a return. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone is just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Man, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time that's what forced the incomplete.
Snags it over the middle. There he goes. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go right back to it. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Gamecocks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Finding open areas. Still running at the 35. just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, David, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do, continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. That's the end of the period. It's Louisiana in the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the third. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. In on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You've got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You've got to be aggressive, and you've got to make tackles.
A touchdown here on third and... Touchdown, Gamecocks! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and trailing late, they've got to get to work here. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going with the ground game left. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22.
Well, no mystery on that play call, right? You've got the lead late in the game. You've gotten the ball back on the other side of the 50 on your opponent's side, and so you're just going to run it. And it's fine if they know that. You just want to stay on the field and bleed this clock, and you got to start thinking about where are your best run-it-runs. Which side of this offensive line is the strongest? Which guys defensively do you want to attack so you can take as much time off the clock as possible?
They'll try to get it in with the run. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
You know, good teams just know how to close games out, and you're seeing that right now with this team, right? Their defense just had a massive takeaway. The offense able to capitalize on that with a touchdown, so they padded their lead. This just speaks to, I think, the experience in the locker room and also the playmakers they have. This game is starting to feel like a blowout.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the backfield, he's open. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
Back open in the middle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Power football with the run. And he'll be stuffed. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. And they'll try to bite a chunk out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Motion from the back. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, after that completion, it's decision time now. 4th down here close to the goal line. You're down a couple scores in the 4th quarter. You could just kick an easy field goal, take the points, but then you've got to rely on your defense to get you the football back to give you an opportunity to win this game.
It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. See what they dial up on 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Henderson. That's caught, it's Wicks. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give on the inside. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Talk about a timely run. Gets the 1st down. Clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Complete to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
The Gamecocks have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. On 2nd and goal, they go right back to it. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina. They push the lead out here in the 4th quarter and close to getting back on track and going 2-1.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executing in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. Using the pads, using the stiff arm, using all kind of strength to get it across the 25 to the 26. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Got his man. He's going to have enough to pick up the 1st down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. To the air on 1st down. Unleashes one. Working that left side. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the 1st down. And the Raging Cajuns are in the hurry-up. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. He's looking to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns. A great catch and run for 6.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee.